Accompaniment, the secret to liberating potential. Accompaniment is a key activity. If we have an attitude of abundance and truly want to help others to learn, grow, and acquire new capabilities, it is not enough to simply share an encouraging word once in a while. We need to accompany the person, applying all that we have learned in the previous sections. We need to have positive expectations, believing in the person's potential. Show interest in his ideas and ways of thinking, demonstrating an attitude of acceptance. And look for opportunities to give him genuine, specific compliments when we observe progress. First, an attitude of abundance creates within us the desire to help others grow, learn, and progress. We might begin by helping them to find meaning in the work they are already doing, pointing out how it contributes to the goals of the business, organization, or group, especially when these goals align with their own cherished values. People are motivated when they feel that their work is meaningful. Once someone considers that what he is doing is valuable, he generally wants to perform even better. To improve, he often needs to develop new abilities. As we interact with our coworkers, we can encourage them to share their ideas and suggestions and listen to what they say, showing an attitude of acceptance. As we do, we pay attention to their talents and interests in order to detect areas in which they have the potential to grow and develop. Then we can give them the opportunity to develop their potential by taking on new responsibilities that are aligned with their talents and interests. However, if we want them to perform well, it is not enough to simply assign them the task and give them words of encouragement. They will often need training and accompaniment. We often think of training in terms of participating in courses or workshops, and this can be helpful. Of even greater importance is working together with someone who has more knowledge and skills in a specific area, learning from her through experience, and gradually assuming new responsibilities aligned with the development of new skills and capabilities. In order for the relationship of accompaniment to be successful, the more experienced partner can take into account the following. 1. Have positive expectations of the person and express them. 2. Demonstrate how you carry out specific activities, taking time to explain what you are doing and why, commenting on your actions step by step. 3. Provide opportunities for the person to practice, complimenting him on what he does well, and without criticism, giving suggestions of how he could do even better. 4. Give the opportunity to the person to take progressively more responsibility for the task, meeting beforehand to make plans, and periodically evaluating together how it is going. In all of these steps, encourage the person to formulate questions and then answer them with enough detail to assure that he has understood the explanation. Then ask him to explain the main points he has grasped. Don't worry if the person doesn't do something exactly how you would do it, as long as what he does is acceptable. Have confidence that he will learn from experience. You may use consultation to ask why he did something in a particular way and share what you usually do without imposing it. We should not expect that someone who is doing something new will do it perfectly at first. So we need to develop an appreciative gaze, focusing on what he does well and giving frequent compliments that refer to concrete actions. This will give him confidence to continue. As the person progresses, the type of accompaniment needed evolves. Ken Blanchard explains 4 stages of accompaniment that we can adapt as a person becomes increasingly proficient at a new task or position. In the first stage, when the person is highly motivated but still lacks capacity, he appreciates clear, detailed instructions of what he should do. In the second stage, as his capacity grows, he no longer wants detailed instruction, but appreciates it if the more experienced person is available to respond to questions or doubts. In the third stage, he now performs tasks quite well and will stay motivated if he is included in consultation and decision-making. In the final stage, he is completely proficient and can be delegated specific tasks with no need of supervision. When someone feels that he is doing something worthwhile, experiences the fulfillment that comes from developing new skills, and participates in an area of service in which he can truly use his capabilities, dealing with challenges that are appropriate to his abilities, he will be motivated to do the best he can. Then, both he and the organization will progress. I experienced the transformative power of accompaniment when I worked with Eloy Anello, then president of the board of directors of Newer University, in writing 12 modules and giving workshops on them to instructors, who in turn trained rural school teachers as community development agents. His accompaniment and encouragement enabled me to make significant strides forward in my capabilities as an author and trainer, and truly transformed my life, especially since we were working on material aligned with my values and ideals. The following video shares the effect in my life of working on transformative leadership with Eloy's accompaniment.